So I just wanted to give another quick update and to extend an all-inclusive thank you to everyone who's contributed so far. It's amazing. Not only have we almost reached our goal on GoFundMe of the 5,000, I've had donations come in through Venmo, and people have written checks and mailed in, and people have found me in person and given me cash in hand. And I'm happy to say that we're a third of the way there total. So thank you. From the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of hers, thank you. In just 2 weeks' time, we've managed to get her that much closer. I actually sat with her today and looked at the breakdown of what she's being billed for, and how this all shakes down, and who her doctor is, and the fact that he doesn't accept any sort of payment plans. So she's going to be starting dental work in the next 2 weeks, give or take. And, the first part is going to be pulling all her teeth out. And when I saw the price per tooth, the lowest being just over 200, highest being right around 400 a tooth, it just made my stomach drop. I was like, maybe we should just get you drunk one night, or find a way to numb your mouth and just start yanking at home. And that's a significant part of the cost right there. Just send you into the dentist all gums. But you can't do that, and as nice as it would be, and then you just start tackling the problem at hand. So seeing the breakdown of that, it's like $2,000 to get just the teeth out of her mouth. And then to do the top, that's cumulatively going to cost her, right around that $5,000 mark, just for that. And that's all got to be cash in hand, paid up front. And I'm very thankful that we have that money, and we are covering the pulling of every tooth and at least the top dentures. And, whether or not we can still get some more donations, I'm hopeful. Or keep spreading the word, because that always helps too. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that we might not get like the full 20 that it's going to take, but she can breathe a lot easier. No pun intended. Being able to cover a portion of this without having to dip into what little retirement they have. So thank you, really, from the bottom of my heart. I think that one of the things that these GoFundMes show you, and that you have to try not to get lost in, is it's always a little disheartening when you think that there are going to be people in your corner who don't show up at all, and that hurts. But in this case, and because it's my personality type anyway, I'd much rather focus on the positive, because there's so much more of it. People that, I think that one of the things that has touched my mom the most is seeing some of my childhood friends. People that I don't get to see anymore. We watch each other's lives on Facebook, and we root each other on, but we're a long way away from the girls who would play dolls and hide and seek and things like that. And I think that those have been some of the most touching donations for both of us, just because it takes you back to a more innocent time. And it just goes to show that the people that you make friends with when you're young, you just don't have friends like that again later in life. And I'm so appreciative for that. But there isn't a single person who's given that I'm not completely in debt to, and just so touched by and grateful for. And anybody who couldn't donate, you don't have to feel bad. We're all in our own situation, but if you've passed it along, that touches me just as much, because, you know, the more people who see it, the more likely it is that you're going to come across somebody who can donate. So thank you. You know, an update on her. I think that this has just been further validation for her and motivation for her. Right now, we're currently in the process of doing some of my favorite shopping on Facebook Marketplace to get her a treadmill so that she can continue the things that she's doing in rehab at home. She has so much more motivation and dedication to just trying to get as strong as she can, to work as hard as she can, to prove that she's deadly serious, and again, no pun intended, about trying to get better, trying to stay alive for as long as she can, and to have quality behind those years. And, you know, so please just know that every donation, no matter how small, counts. Every share counts. Anybody who's messaged her aside or me aside to wish us well, to say prayers for us, to send us good and healing vibes, it helps tremendously. Morale is everything, and I truly believe that. I know that she's, you know, somebody who's also rooted in her faith and her beliefs, and those help carry her through, but it can feel really lonely sometimes, because at the end of the day, whoever you are and whatever your struggle, whatever your disease, your ailments, whether or not you have people around them, ultimately you're going through them alone. And sometimes it's very easy to get lost in that sentiment, but you are all really helping keep her present and focused and not overwhelmed with how many hurdles we have to jump through. We're just keeping our eye on hurdle 1, hurdle 2, then we'll get to hurdle 3, and we'll just keep hopping hurdles until we're at the finish line. So thank you. I will share more updates as I have them. I'll let you know how dental work goes, and probably against her better wishes, I'll probably have to share some pictures. It's going to be an interesting set of procedures, but you know, this just gets us that much closer to the end of August, where she's going to be spending 2 days at Brigham and undergoing tests both days, all on the twins' birthday. So that's going to be a really tough time for both of us. So again, your donations, thank you. Your shares, thank you. Your kind words, thank you. Your prayers, thank you. Thank you.